Hey, all you zealots and zerglings, it's time for another clash against the titans on the map Megaton, where I have spawned as the purple zerg and sending out my first titan overlord to scour the map for enemies. My ally, the other titan, is contrarian as the green Protoss, who has no titan overlords to send out scouring across the map for our challengers, who are Bocephus the yellow Protoss, Dunamai as the red Zerg, who's sending out his own overlord to scour the map for enemies. And finally, we have Spartan as the pink Protoss. As usual, as all clashes, the challengers are at an 80% handicap, meaning all units, all buildings are at 80% health. And we're exchanging some pleasantries right there before the destruction and violence begins. And Bocephus is putting a pylon at the entrance. It's always an interesting decision on what to do on this map, because there's this wide ramp over here, small ramp over here. What do you do about it? Do you just keep eyes on it? Do you wall it off? It looks like Bocephus has opted to wall his end off. That might be a good idea, because he might be aware of, I think these do look like they were chosen races, so he might be aware that I'm Zerg and that early links could be a threat, but it looks like instead we're going for an early gas. Not going for an early expansion though, so actually this could be a bit more of a pressure move. And then there goes down the spawning pool. Intentionally put kind of this is kind of I'd say a safe place. I mean, if they ran up here, there might be some danger here, but if they're gonna have enough to take out my spawning pool, that might, maybe be the least of our problems. But keeps it away from these edges here, so it can't be harassed with anything. It's kind of in the center of their base. Nothing can get in here to really do that much damage. So just kind of a safe play. It looks like Dunamai's opted to go for the expansion play, though. Are they going to be ready for a bit more aggression this game, if indeed that's what we have in mind? But right now, going to be getting a Cybernetics Crop for Contrarian, so pretty typical for him. So we can't quite get a read on as to what exactly we may or may not have planned at this point. And Spartan putting his gateway in the back. Strange choice. Means his first couple of units are going to have a long trek up to the front in case there's any sort of pressure, which we're still not entirely sure yet what's going on. Contrarian's going to be scouting, but no forge on the way. Don't have to worry about any sort of cannon shenanigans occurring. He will be able to scout that expansion. Did he see that expansion? Okay, he did see the expansion, so he knows that this is going to be a slower pace for Dunamai, but that does not preclude his allies from going something a bit more aggressive, because they do have 3 people on their team, so they could have 2 people kind of go for maybe some early units and then just let another guy just sit back and do his thing and all that. Overlord's kind of poking around, making sure our walls are clear. Zergling is moving out, presumably to take the various watchtowers around in this map, and considering I see 3 moving out, that is exactly what they're up to. And this pro for Contrarian's still scouting around right now. And we got a ling out here for Dunamai, who looks like he may be heading to the watchtowers as well. I always have bad luck with this. It always seems like the other guy gets off the first hit. We'll have to see if that plays. Yeah, and he did get off the first hit. It could be. Actually, this ling did win that battle, but it looks like no. Wait a minute. How did he win that? How did he win? I swear he got the first hit off. There's no way I should have won that battle. I'm a bit confused right now. So getting a little lucky there, and my lings do have speed now. Did that play a role? I doubt it. I doubt it. But that's 2 lings he lost. Is he going to send some more out there to retake those watchtowers? Probably could just send a couple lings out, 1 to each, and it would be enough, because my lings are damaged, which means they have no way of winning in a 1 versus 1 ling battle. And what's going on here? More lings moving out. Maybe I expected him to send a little bit more aggression here, so I decided to bring in some reinforcements. I don't know. Nothing helping this little guy though, but he's healing up all right. He'll be fine. And it looks like I do finally have my expansion going down and Evo chamber, so going for some early upgrades. Do have the gas income rolling in still. As we saw, metabolic boost is done. Even got some overlords placed over here, kind of on the high ground there. He will be able to see these lings collecting here. Is this going to be a play from Dunamai? Does have Lair Tech on the way. I'm not sure what this is for. +1 attack for those lings. Have I started my upgrades yet? And I'm starting +1 armor. So armor versus attack. Which one is going to be better in this engagement, assuming we have some ling-on-ling combat, which too soon to tell, but he's putting some money into a lair, which I do not yet have coming. Queen there going down for my expansion. Yep, no lair tech yet. I'm building up some money, so I definitely got to do something. Maybe start pumping out some of those drones. I'm trying to think to transfer some of these drones. I'm a little bit oversaturated. But I have some lings of my own moving out. Does he have Zergling speed yet? He does. Okay, so pretty even footing there. So it could just come down to what's better, the +1 ling attack or +1 ling armor. We're going to have to see if that's going to become an issue. But instead, he's going to expand again. So he's going for a third base after he just got his lair tech up. And because he's going for a roach play, though, which would be odd because he got the +1 ling attack. If he'd gone for the 1 armor like I did, it'd be easy for him to switch to roach tech and not have to worry about spending money in that. And it looks like my lings are just going to poke around, look for any expansions. Right now, the expansions are sticking close. Spartan got his expansion over here. Bocephus just going to be transferring some probes for this expansion. And Contrarian's been sitting back. We haven't heard much from him just yet. And he's getting +1 ground attack from his Forge and Blink, so going to get some Blink Stalkers, it looks like. And those lings of mine are still being active. This is exactly what they need. And these lings have finally decided to move out. Not really sure what they're up to. And a couple of pylons going down for Bocephus. Oh, he's going to try to take that watchtower, but that may be in the absolute worst time because my lings have come here to reinforce and again are going to crush him. And oh, spotting those pylons. Gonna grab that probe first to make sure he doesn't get away or do anything crazy like throw down a cannon. And he did cancel that one pylon, but this pylon is going to be a total loss. Oh, and canceling. Looks like he was going to expand there. Is going to have to cancel that. And if we get the production up here, and we got a Dark Shrine coming here for both Bocephus. That's going for the big tech play right now. And oh, Spartan, why not? So we got Glial Reconstitution. So we're gonna get some roach speed +2 melee. Why is he getting melee attack? He's putting money into roaches. He could be using the roaches as beef, and then he's gonna use the lings to actually deal the damage. That is viable, but is that what he has in mind? I don't see. He doesn't have any roaches out yet. He lost all of his lings. He's got 1 roach. That is his entire army right now. So what's the play here? We know Spartans play. I honestly don't even think I needed to look at that. And I guess that explains why I started building back here. He's just going to put this in the back and just start pumping out Void Rays, which is not totally unsurprising. And an Infestation Pit already coming down for Dunamai. So getting ready to go straight into Hive Tech. Getting some Spore Crawlers there. Apparently worried about some air. Maybe think I'm going to go for Mulus, which is not yet coming yet. I'm getting +1 attack from my lings. +2 armor is just started. And Burrow is on the way. And 18 drones and 2 hatcheries. I got a hatchery here. Do I have a macro hatch going up somewhere? Oh, okay, yes I do have a macro hatch. I'm like, wow, am I double expanding? It does not look like I'm double expanding. Which would be a little crazy for me. It's not really something that I have a hard enough time sometimes expanding to 1 base and then try to get 2 bases. But oh, may have transferred those drones or gotten those drones started a little bit early. They are gonna have to make 1 return trip before they can drop, or can they start dropping off right here. But other than a few ling skirmishes, pretty tame right now. Contrarian going to be getting his 3rd up right now. Just kind of going for a simple gateway army right now. Just the +1 attack, the +2 attack, and +1 armor on the way. Ooh, and Zealot Charge getting. Oh, it looks like he's going to be getting some Colossus tech out. And he's obviously already got the robots. We see observers, and well, he's building the robotic space. So going to be going for. I guess he's going to try to go for some double Colossus play. Not necessarily a bad idea. Looks like Spartan is going to try to reestablish that base because he's going to need a lot of money to start funding these Void Rays. Because they are not cheap, and yet they still come en masse like every game. And I got an Overlord here. He's been banged up a little bit. Not sure what he got himself into right now. A little danger. Oh, we even have a DT kind of sitting here. Running defense though, but is a DT for defense really a great idea? I don't know because well, it's an awful expensive defense when you're going to have all your army right there and can warp in anything you want. Maybe warping in a DT if you need to might not be a bad idea if you suspect no detection, which with no Terran here is going to be a good bet in any attack. And those lings are really poking around right now. And we do have Overseers. Looks like he's got Overlord speed as well. Yes, he does. I think we did see that. +2 armor and +2 attack are nearing completion right now. And it looks like I have an Infestation Pit of my own. Do we have yet Hive for? Yes, we do have Hive for Dunamai. He does have a Nidus network here. Where is he going to be using that? and a fleet beacon. Is Spartan going to be switching up into carriers, or is he just going to use this so he can get the additional attack upgrades, or the additional air upgrades, actually? And oh, that poor Zealot is going to be off on his own, going to be completely taken out by Lings. And the Lings are going to be like, oh, I guess the Lings are just going to... Nope, they're on the move again. I'm not sure where they're heading right now. Contrarian going to be taking this gold right here, but he does have a changeling here from Dunamai spotting it, oddly enough, as a Zergling, because he probably I think he dropped it right here where my Overlord was, and that would explain it. Oh, it looks like taking the Watchtower now. It looks like there used to be a Ling there, so I must have lost that at some point, but not a big deal. Let's poke it around here. Just some roaches from Dunamai. Just the +1 armor. What is he up to? It looks like he's going for Ultralisks right now. I don't know why he wanted... Well, I guess he got the roach speed for insurance, so he'd have some roaches out just in case. But it looks like he's definitely going for the Ultralisk play, getting the adrenal glands for those Zerglings that he does not have at all. And what kind of money is he? He has quite a bit of money saved up, and a macro hatch, so we could be having a huge Ultras force at our door right now. What am I up to? Looks like I'm getting my hive out as well, but I've not really done anything other than Lings, which at this point, not doing anything in lair tech was probably not the best move. And also building up a lot of money, and I need some Overlords too. Apparently I have 20 Overlords on the way. Was that it might have been an accident. Or it might have just been an overcompensation, but that should leave me replete in Overlords for quite some time, as, yeah, watch that supply pop up to 200. I don't know what's going on there. And, oh, I've got a Ling burrowed at this base, and it looks like Dunamai's going to pop a Nidus Worm there. I have no idea why. It's just not that far away from his base. Is there anything in that Nidus Worm? There's nothing there, so I don't really know what's going on here. An Overseer hiding in the corner of the map. But no one's really gotten aggressive. Everything's been pretty much along the center column of the map, and not many people have ventured in there. But we have the Void Ray count is building, upgrades are growing, and I don't think we're going to be ready for this. Are we? I don't know. We got some gateways going up for Contrarian, putting some cannons behind it, so they're well defended against any Lings or any Zealots. Only this cannon is actually going to be exposed to any melee ranged units, which means they can do a ton of damage before you can actually take them out. Pretty smart building placement there. But right now, I think we really need to get up an army and Colossi. I don't know if that's going to be it. The Ultras have started. The chitinous plating is on the way. The +3 attack is almost finished. The +2 armor also almost finished. It looks like I'm starting adrenal attack of my own. My 3/3 has just started, so it's the 3 armor is going to be done before Dunamai's, but his 3 attack is going to be finished first. So it's kind of equal in upgrades, but he's pumping out the Ultras now, and I'm only just now throwing down the Ultras Cavern and apparently getting a Spire. Contrarian getting the +3 ground attack for his units. Already has 1 armor and 1 shields. And there's some roaches from Dunamai. They are going to poke in and do some damage, but they instantly get shoved back. And I'm really not sure what this Nidus Worm is doing. It looks like he's got an Ultralisk and a Queen in it. And they're going to pop out right here for some reason. May not be the best idea. He's going to run them forward, and oh, the Ultralisk can't get away. The Queen is going to get in there. I think the Queen got in there. The Nidus Worm's going to go down. That Ultralisk, I looked like he was trying to escape it, but it get tripped up over his own Queen. Which, well, there's a couple Ultralisks in there now, and I think that Queen's in there. Looks like Contrarian's pushing forward. The roaches are burrowed. There's the Observer. The Observer is coming in range, and oh, the roaches are going to pop up, but just as they are getting spotted. Not going to be able to get a Colossus down, but then here come the Void Rays, and I don't think there's enough anti-air here, although with the +3 attack, going against just 2 shields, 1 armor, and oh, he just let his Colossi get destroyed there. He didn't do anything about that. Meanwhile, we got a counterattack. Zealot, Stalker, and DT. 3 attack, 3 armor. Looks like I'm long distance mining. I got some spines up, but I don't think there's nearly enough for this right now. I'm trying to get 126 Zerglings up, but that's not going to be any good. And oh, it looks like we just let them build too big of an army without doing anything about it. Running Zerglings into the meat grind. Do I even have any detection? No, these DTs are going to wreck house. Not a single spore, which is a big mistake. And the Spines are doing as best as they can, but, you know, they're just going to run past, well, they're just going to run past the Spines. And the Void Rays are still alive. They took out Contrarian's gold. And we just, and Contrarian's going to try to help out. This might be enough to help me out, depending on how long his forward forces survive, so that his Colossi can do the damage that they need to. Now they're going to blink around trying to shoot down my overlords. I don't know if this is the best place. You recall I made quite a few overlords and don't really need all of them. And Contrarian, he's gone into the aid of my base, which is gone right now. But yeah, he's going to try to get in here. Contrarian in a good position. Apparently I have a Hydro Skin too at some point. And it looks like he is going to be able to clean this up. And meanwhile, we still have these problems here with these Void Rays. Dunamite's got some Ultralisks here. And yeah, the two-prong attack with pretty much full armies. They got exactly what they kind of wanted to. I don't know if Dunamite maybe wanted to get a bit of a bigger army, but this is enough Ultras to cause a problem with someone that has no units in. Yeah, there's the GG rather quick. I think we just went too economical and let them kind of build up exactly what they wanted, which is kind of a mistake. Lincoln Train, you've got to micro those Colossi back. Oh, micro the Colossi back. Or did he already leave? Actually, he may have already left. So I don't know what I was exactly up to there, because I have some Ultralisks here. Maybe I was waiting for those. I don't know. I don't even think I saw a GG there, so I don't know what's up with that, but I hope you enjoyed this game. Titans dealt a crushing defeat, but we will be back to fight another day, and for the rest of you out there, until then, have a day.